different packaging for this one. We want to test it out. But the reason why we're coming into it is we want to know this craft kit one of where this stuff's coming from,
Yeah.
And you can see where the recommendation is coming from. So it's like way in line. And then here again, it's a mini, it was just a mini wrong fidget toys, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And that's the thing. A lot of these titlings were previous to Channel Jumpstart, but a lot of them had performed well. So should I go back and change the titles to be consistent with what we've done, or do I just...
No, not necessarily, but if it's overcomplicating it, that would be a great A/B test. I don't know if YouTube is opened up to everyone the title testing that you can do now in A/B.
Yeah.
So if you have it, just A/B test it, and you can, that's what I would A/B test. And A/B test. This is a perfect segue for that. Anytime that you can do this type of A/B test, do only one test at a time. So you can't change the thumbnail and the title. So get a winner title first is what I would do, since you have it. And then let's get a reinforcing thumbnail, because like this thumbnail is good per se, but I think you can do better. Like from scratch, I don't know what that means. Get rid of that from your thumbnail. I'd rather see a bigger picture of you, or the mini food layout differently on it, or I'm making mini cookies or whatever it is. Like, I really don't care, but it's like I want to get rid of all distractions. The $200, I don't even know what that means. Like what? I don't want to watch it if you pay $200. What is $200? So get rid of the $200, right? And let's just get on brand, which is I like crafts and I like converting the crafts, or I like doing this, or I like mini food, whatever it is. And then you're able to go from there. So like get rid of that and then make it more presentable. So when you go back through section 2 and 3 of Channel Jumpstart, I need you to really hyperfixate on this, because I think where you're missing the mark a little bit is you're overcomplicating your thumbnail style when you need to be simplifying your thumbnail style.
I agree.
Okay, great. So all these look good. So for me, when I'm coming in by traffic source, that's great. But we know that traffic source breakdown is decent, right? So I mean, I love to see this right here. This is really good. But the problem is going to be with new viewership, right? So if we break it down by new viewer, we can kind of go, more fixated on it. You had really good impressions. 1 million impressions for new viewers, massive, but it didn't convert very well.
No.
So we need a lot more, and your returning viewers had a ton of impressions, but that converted about where it needed to be. So you need to be at least in the same range or higher on your impression click-through rate. So this tells me there's a disconnect on the title and the disconnect on the thumbnail of this one that you might want to tweak, right? And so we might want to do an A/B test on it. But for me, it was just more about, okay, it is bringing in and reinforcing some of the stuff, and we see a higher, a higher engagement point, and it's a great video that you've done over the years. But maybe we need to since it's it's a few has some age on it. Maybe this is one of the first things that we're actually going to split test. Making this simple title, but keeping the keywords that need to be the same, and then maybe looking at the thumbnail next. And so if we can bring that up even higher, it's still being recommended out. It's still being suggested out, and it's not going away. It's one of your top performers. We just want to make sure can we boost it up again? Because if we can, then YouTube's going to put it on browse, and it's going to get you new traffic, and we'll get more new viewers coming into it. Okay. But to do this, the best way to get something that's been performing in the past to perform better is what, Jackie? What do you think that is?
To follow it up?
Follow it up. You got to make another video. So make sure that you do one of the videos that would be related to your craft kits, right?
So in that case, would it be a Temu craft kit unboxing?
Yep.
Okay, I have one in inventory ready to go.
Yeah, that's great. But you're going to make sure that the what I taught you in Channel Jumpstart when it comes to titling, that we keep that same titling there. And I would do the A/B test now so that you can see what your title should be based on that. Does that make sense?
Yeah, makes sense.
Okay. Go ahead.
I was going to say, is there anything that I need to remove from my inventory of video production? Something that is not benefiting me at this time?
Give me what you said in the beginning, because you had the ideas, and I just put it off until this conversation. Now that we looked at the data.
Oh, what do you mean?
Well, when you say get rid of stuff, what are we talking about?
So, is there something that I should stop doing in terms of my videos? Should I stop? Just keep the same types of buckets that I currently am working with,
but we got to broaden the reach, right?
Yeah.
So like what you're doing, and this is a very common thing, Jackie. What you're doing is talking to your love group, okay? And you're really good at talking to your love group, and they like to respond to your love, okay? And it can be a heart.
I love them. I really do.
Okay. But that's your love group, right?
Yeah.
We just need to extend that love group a little bit wider. So you're focusing so much on your love group that you're missing the potential viewer. So you know how obsessed I am with the potential viewer.
Yes.
Not the new viewer, but the potential viewer. And you got to say, okay, who are those people? Okay. And I can tell you, Amazing Digital Circus has your viewer. It is your potential viewer. Not everyone, but there's a higher probability that if they like collectibles and stuff like that, they gravitate to Amazing Digital Circus. Well, guess what? That's your avatar, right? Like, not everyone likes the animation. They think it's cringe. Okay, great. Let's let the boomers over there think it's cringe, but it's like some of the best content freaking on the internet.
Yeah.
So, like, for me, it's like we need to understand what that is. And so I need you to take that love group and expand it. And I want you to say this: how do I make my videos to be more welcoming? Okay. And if they're more welcoming, without losing the secret sauce that will convert them into a casual and a returning viewer, I'm sorry, a regular viewer. That's what we want to do. And so for me, it's like going all in on the unboxing of Digital Circus, going all in on like getting obsessed with it, where it can lead to your strategy, but then letting people know what you're going to do. Because like what happens is they request it. You say, oh yeah, you request this video, but there's not a through line, right? I'm just regurgitating what I told you, but in a different way. Hey guys, I just love Amazing Digital Circus. I was, doing this one, and I was like, man, I got to watch it again. And I just binge watched the whole season up to this point. And now I'm obsessed with it. And now I'm going to go buy every freaking trinket that we can. And then we're going to unbox this thing. Okay. Because you're obsessed. Right.
Yes.
And then that leads into an unboxing video. Okay. The unboxing video is great. And now you want to recreate. This is so great. Like Jax is my favorite. Like we got it. We did that. Okay. Great. We need to do more than Jax. Because I thought Jax is my favorite. But no, he's not. And then you can pick that character of that. And when you do that, then you're like, they're all primed now for you to watch 3 videos now. They've watched 1, 2, and 3. You might even get a 4th video out of it, because once you do that, you say in the one you're unboxing, hey, I love this one. You might think that you would want to see another one. Put it in the comments, because I'll not only do the one I'm doing, but I'll do the next video after that one of the one that you pick. So I got to do this one because I'm obsessed with it. You're wearing all the merch and everything of that character. Banger.
Yeah.
And what that does, I get animated when I get excited. But what that does is it brings in a new audience in a new way, but it doesn't change who you are and what you're about. It just makes it more apparent who you are. Right? And when you just binge watch a show and you're obsessed with it, and then you don't have this in your title, well, you might. I bought every, Amazing Digital Circus, whatever. Okay, great. And they can cost you $1 amount. I really don't care. But it's just like that is great content. And then it would be, okay, now I'm transforming this thing that I love into ceramics, or sculpture, which is great. Okay. And then I'm going to mail these. I'm going to do everything and Inspired By, and I'm going to mail them back to, Glitch Productions and Kevin. Great. And maybe he comes down the road where he's reacting to some of this stuff. It's great. See where that is?
Yeah, I see. And I get as obsessive, and I know my audience and the potential audience that we're tapping into is going to get as obsessive too.
Yeah. Well, no, let me just say this. We met a while back, and from the first time we met, we felt like we were kindred spirits. At least from my point of view. Right. And I know how you operate. I know what your strengths are. I know what your weaknesses are as well. And then two, we might not like all the same little things. Like I'm not a crafter, I'm not a collector, but I love to nerd out. Like I do, right? Yeah. And you shared with me Japan, your love for Japan, and I'm like, I always wanted to go there. But then you explain what you experienced, and I'm like, why am I not there already? And so I was able to get, green room access to the Star Wars celebration in Japan, just through work or whatever. So I can be back with all the actors and people that play and the big whatever. It was really cool. It was a real cool experience. And I took some, well, I didn't take it. They were having their honeymoon. My niece and nephew, they got married and they delayed their honeymoon so they could go to Japan because he's like obsessed with Star Wars. Like he has tattoos, Star Wars. He has every collectible, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, what a great gift for a wedding to get them in the backstage that we had private access. Like we had our own little card. We can get into anywhere. Security didn't even mess with us and then go do whatever they want. And I did it more for that than for me. But I wanted to go out in Japan because you're telling me that you're like, you got to go here. You got to go there. This is what you're going to love here. This is what you're going to love there. And it's true. It's like one of the most amazing experiences I have. So for me, I did the celebration for my niece and nephew because they're hardcore fans. I'm a hardcore fan that doesn't collect, but he's a collector. Okay. And he's obsessed with it. Like he wanted 24/7, didn't want to miss anything. And that's awesome. So I just got him access, and so for me, I went in to their main presentation that they're announcing everything. And I got to meet, a few of the big directors and stuff like that, which was great. But for me, I wanted them to have that experience for it. But the reason why I bring this up is sometimes you don't over amplify your passion. You just do it.
Yeah.
For you to grow your audience, you have to over amplify your passion.
Okay.
Yeah. And I know where your brand's at, and I get it, and it's all that other stuff, and it is you, and that's what it is. But there's an excitement around nerding out. When you told me, I seen a twinkle in your eye when you says Japan, and we missed each other by a week. I can't remember.
Yeah, we were literally like 1 week apart when we went there.
Like we totally missed. But when you say that, it means something to you. But it's not like the Japanese culture or anything, but it's more about their subculture, their pop culture that we nerd out on, right?
Yes.
And that right there is the sparkle that you need to have. So when you're talking Amazing Digital Circus, you need to have that same sparkle. You have to be obsessed with it.
Yeah.
That obsession will lead to people that says, oh man, I love Digital Circus. I'm going to give this a try on the video. And then they're going to lean into you and say, oh my gosh, here's this sub community I didn't even know existed. And then they're going to share it with their friends, and that brings in new viewership. So you have this feedback loop. So the reason why you want to binge watch it again is because then you can literally legally say with authenticity that you just binge watch it and you're obsessed and I'm now going to go buy everything. It gives you a why for your what. Now, I just want to tell everybody, we go way in detail on ABC storyline. I'll tell you what I believe that it is, the way that I teach my students, which is the A storyline is what your video is about. Okay. Like I bought every Amazing Digital Circus trinket or toys. Okay, great. That's what your video is about. But the why is your B storyline. Well, why did you do it? And that's kind of where I feel like you're weak in your content is why you're doing it.
Yeah.
And you can't do it because I know it's going to get views, so this is why I'm doing it. You're like, no. Like if you can get your excitement like you just have for Japan around certain trinkets or whatever, then that passion rubs off. And so why you're doing it is like, I just binge watched the whole Amazing Digital Circus, and now I'm compelled to buy everything.
Yeah.
There's your why. Then your C storyline will be, man, collectibles, we love them. And I like to not only collect them, but I like to transform and make my own creation of it. That's your C storyline.
And it extends through multiple videos.
Extends through the whole thing. Now let's just say the light bulb just clicked on. I just seen it.
Yes.
I just seen it. Right?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So what I'm going to say now is you're the most talented person that I've ever met. Like you have been. And sometimes you doubt yourself too much. You beat yourself up too much. And the reason why is you're looking at the wrong metrics. Like I want you to look at your success rate is bringing new people coming on and they're discovering you and then they're a part of your community. And I think your community needs to be stronger. You need to reinforce that community as much as you can. Because it's a sense of belonging. And I told you this before, I'm going to say it again now. You know how to fill out a place. You know how it feels. And you're just different. And you have that desire to talk about the stuff that you're into. And so friendships and gathering is really important, right? Especially when you come from a different country into another country, speaking a totally different language. And then you're just like, I'm literally really out of the place. And now I'm over here artsy fartsy and nobody wants to even talk to me, whatever. But there are billions of people that feel the same way, maybe in different ways, right? And two, hundreds of millions of people that feel exactly the way you do. They just don't know you're around. They don't know your community's there. So what we want to do is switch your focus. And this is what I'm going to say. And this is the aha moment for you. Okay. Your focus has always been on your core. I want you to focus in on the potential viewer. Yeah. Because if the potential viewer is coming in, they are your core. Yeah. Okay. They will convert. They'll feel like, oh man, I finally found a place where I belong. I can nerd out here. Cause like literally the channel's nerding out. Yeah. Okay? So it's just like we can, right? And we all love what we're into, right? Yeah. So this is something that I need you to just change in your mindset and then vow never to slip into that trap. Yeah. And the trap is, let's be hypersensitive of where our traffic's coming from, who's actually our traffic, and then really specific. Is it new viewers? Is it casual viewers? Is it returning viewers or regular viewers is what they're calling it now? We want to make sure that every video arch that we're doing will bring in a new audience that will become our casual and regular viewer. Okay. Yeah. Okay. A lot to digest. Now, the good news is this is not your first rodeo. So it's like you've done this before. But it should have bigger meaning now because we've just solved a big problem for you, which is, hey, I was thinking through video and series instead of weaving a storyline that connects everything. Yeah. And you got to connect everything. You
Absolutely. And it's funny because we're back kind of full circle because the first time when we met years ago, I was kind of in the same hole. Yeah. And after we had our conversation, the channel saw such amazing success. And I mean, you even allotted me a spot in your book too. And I came to VidSummit. So I'm very hyped, very excited. There's like this fire under me right now. And I'm very, very, I don't know how to explain it. It's just, it's in the air. Yeah. There's something in the air that I'm just extremely hyped about. And it's really, it's in here. It's hard to explain, but it's, yeah, exactly. Someone's saying it's very powerful stuff, very emotional. And I feel it. And I'm so excited about it.
Yeah, no, it is. And it is, what I've noticed with you is life can get overwhelming. It can. And sometimes we get so busy that we just get in a rut and you need to be surrounded by people that actually get it. So the main reason why I started Channel Jumpstart was I needed to spend more time impacting more people. And I can only do one-on-one so much, and so I needed to do one-on-many. And that's why we did the book. That's why we did, Channel Jumpstart. But I wanted it to actually help the right people, right? Which is people that can give the world something, in positive nature. Like they can bring positive content to the world. And your content has done that for a lot of people. And so it's my honor to just coach you and help you along the way for that. But you lost sight of the most important thing. And then when I heard that you're coming back and being part of the group, it's like the most important thing was like, you got to surround yourself by people that just get it. And that's why I created Channel Jumpstart, because it's not only a system, but it's a community of support. Like we have the best community of support when it comes to creators. We really do.
Yeah.
And so that's what you get for Channel Jumpstart. So I want to do the two things right now. I know if you found a lot of value, go ahead and put it in the comments. Jackie, would you just take a minute? Because you know the raw, real me. Just take a minute. I'm going to get the giveaway tool because we're going to give away some tickets to Vid Summit. I want to be able to do that. But if you wouldn't mind just taking a minute and sharing with you about Channel Jumpstart and how it kind of opened your eyes a little bit, and I'll get the giveaway tool ready to go.
Absolutely. Yeah, 100%. Am I center stage? I'm center stage again. So yeah, Channel Jumpstart is one of those things where I hadn't thought about it for a couple of years. I feel like sometimes as a creator, we have these journeys where like, I'm doing okay. And then, oh, I'm not doing okay. And we're trying to look for that community. And as Daryl said, it's a community of people who get it, because as a creator, it can be very lonely. And I think a lot of us here probably feel exactly the same when it comes to that sense of community, because when in other jobs, we have colleagues, but as a creator, who do you talk to and who gets it, who isn't necessarily someone in that sphere? So for Channel Jumpstart, when I first joined in, I was first listening and going through the lessons, and every section was full of gold nuggets. Like I thought I knew this, but now I know it, and now it's reinforced. And some of these things I was doing, but I didn't know that I was doing, and I was like, that's why I was doing well back then. Oh, okay, this is what's going on now. And then through the weekly meetings as well after these lessons, just the people there are absolutely phenomenal. Just today, on today's meeting, we were laughing and joking so much because there's just some cheeky people in there, and they're so funny. And it's just so nice to have that group of people. But every lesson came with its aha moment. And it's like, okay, that's what I need to do. This is how I was doing it and how I can improve on it.
Yeah. And I got the giveaway queued up, but I want to just kind of reinforce Channel Jumpstart a little bit. Channel Jumpstart's a system, and I want you to see how I see YouTube. It is different. I'm telling you, like when you go through the 8 weeks of that, you pretty much have everything that I think about when we're doing YouTube. And there's a lot of people that go through it. And we have this motto of once a jump starter, always a jump starter. That means as long as it's online, you have access to it and you can go through any group that we have. So it doesn't go away, but you get just the added benefit because during those 8 weeks, I jump on a Q&A and I answer very specific questions that are being asked on that section. And I just want you to have clarity because there's this little aha moment that needs to happen for that small tweak to make the big peak. And so that comes on after the 8 weeks. We do more what we just did here today, which is I break down channels. We get into advanced strategies because now that you know the basics. The basics is the foundation of the Channel Jumpstart system. And you can read the YouTube formula. It's the same system. We just got to go way deeper. It's a lot of homework. I give a lot of assignments. It's not easy. They're not willing to do the assignments. And I don't want them to be a part of our community. I just want people that want to come in and crush it. And then after the 8 weeks, I feel like I can finally actually have a conversation with me because everybody's at the same page and we're seeing YouTube through the lens that I just taught you. And then I don't have to have this preconceived idea of what you think YouTube is because I just showed you what YouTube is. Yeah. And then I can literally reinforce anything that was being said. And in fact, on this specific call, I even said, go to this section, go to this person, go to this video in this section. I said it like 4 or 5 times because she knows exactly what I'm talking about. She already went through it. And we already did, we're not talking a small training too. We're talking like hours of training and very, very specific assignments. It's the one in section 8 is like my best video I've ever made. And it helps you see through the lens of the viewer, but I couldn't make that on day 1 because you never had the foundation until you had the whole thing and you can see the whole complete picture.
Yeah.
And so that's where it's at. So if you're interested, there's a link in the description or Chantel will put it in the chat. We are starting another cohort in a week and we'd love to have you. Okay.
Absolutely worth it too. If I can just say something really quick. And what Daryl was saying about seeing YouTube from his perspective and his lens, after a few sections and just seeing those meetings, I don't know, Daryl, if you have it, I had sent like a table because I wanted to really deep dive into how am I categorizing my videos based on what I've learned. And I've made like a whole spreadsheet.
And she has, and this is like I can see how she nerds out over this, and it makes me happy because I nerd out over that too. So let me go ahead and show this real quick. So yeah, I mean, yeah, you're geeking out on this, and then too, there's another one. Let me pull it in real quick. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, totally geeking out over this, which is great, and we love it. And there's more stuff that you sent. But the reality is this, when you really break it down, and this is coming from me, it's just like, I just want you to be really focused in on you as a content creator, that you're treating yourself like a business, you're building a team so you can be more sustainable. We all go through that, but it's more about how do you know who your audience is, and how do you know what they're going to like, and how do you know who you are as a creator and what you're passionate about, and how do you marry that all together to actually do amazing audience development, which is what we're talking about here. But Jackie, really excited for that. But we got to do a giveaway. Okay.
Let's get hyped.
So let's go ahead, and we're going to do this. I'm going to share a screen here. This is a screen. So just type in Vid Summit. You know, hashtag or whatever. You just do Vid Summit. We want to give away a couple gifts, which would be a ticket to Vid Summit. It's happening October 7th through the 9th in Dallas, Texas. We will not pay for your travel or room and board, but we'll give you a ticket. But if you put Vid Summit in, you will be entered in to win. So we're going to let that kind of go on for a second. And then as that's kind of filling up, we'll just kind of have a conversation of when you went to Vid Summit for the first time. What did you think?
Oh my goodness. The energy. It's such a contagious energy, and you meet people you never thought you would ever meet just by being there. And so the experience was just getting there and feeling like a student again, and getting that excitement of seeing all the experts talk about the things they know and they love. And so you're feeling that energy on the stage from the people around you sitting there, and just the environment feels like home. It's hard to explain, but you feel like you're home. You feel like you're somewhere where you belong, because everyone just makes you feel so welcome. And Daryl's team is just absolutely phenomenal in making it. When I got there, because I'm an introvert and I'm a little socially awkward, but I felt so welcome, and I'm looking forward to hopefully coming there soon.
Yeah, that's great. So I'm going to just show real quick. It is big, it is fun, but it's still intimate. We have a lot of intimate conversations. If you want to check out the schedule, we are updating live. I'm getting ready to announce some other keynotes that are coming on, but you can go into each of the sessions that are there. And then two, we added an extra room. So we actually have 4 rooms going at once outside of the keynotes. And then we're adding a lot of workshops now. That was a really good test that we did of getting people to do workshops. But we have like Linus Tech Tips. This is going to start out with the keynote. And then one of my favorites, like I wanted to get Cody Sanchez on this. And Cody's going to come give one of the most amazing keynotes of all time. And then also Mia Maples is coming too. Like her keynote is going to be fantastic. So it's like super great. You can get all the information here, but I think my whole thing for you guys is, if you can't do this, we have the digital pass, but that digital pass doesn't become live until a week before the conference, and we will sell out. We actually have sold out more hotels now than we've ever done. We've sold out 4 already, and we're still more than a month away, and you know it's going quick. So definitely, if you're serious, do it. And then let's go ahead and do that giveaway, tab here, and let's see who wins. Should we see it?
Let's see.
The winner chicken dinner is Driving with Miles. All righty. So Driving with Miles, congratulations. I'm going to go ahead and take a screenshot. Chantel, if you could actually help him, that would be fantastic. But we can't just do 1. We got to do 2, right? Don't we got to do 2?
Oh, heck yeah. Let's do it.
All righty. So the
Let's
winner
go.
is John Pullum.
Hey!
Oh my God. No, he literally wanted to get an extra ticket. He wanted to bring someone with him. And I'm like, dude, John, I can give you a ticket. But he's like, so this actually does something for us. John Pullum is one of our accountability coaches in Channel Jumpstart. But John, you won.
Hey,
you can bring your daughter now. Come on now.
Let's go.
All right, let's do it again. That feels like I'm cheating, giving it to people that.
Let's go. Oh, this is exciting.
The power of 3. Come on now.
Third time's a charm.
Yep. The way back. Okay, the way back. Winner. You all get a Vid Summit ticket. That Vid Summit ticket is good for you alone. Okay, so if you're not coming, you can't give it to somebody else or anything like that. If you're not coming, it just transforms into a virtual ticket. But we're not paying for a hotel, we're not paying for travel, but you actually get to go into the show. So really, really grateful for that. But I want to do one other thing. What do you think I want to do? Knowing me, what do you think?
There's so much I can think of right now, but at the same time,
I love it. That even stump you of what I want to do. Okay.
Yeah, I'm so stumped.
Why don't we give away?
Oh, wow.
So go ahead and put Channel Jumpstart in there.
Wow.
I will give away a mentoring program that's worth a lot of freaking money.
Gold. This is worth
$6,000.
gold.
So jump in there. I'll give you a little bit of time on this one. But put Channel Jumpstart down. This is getting real. Make sure that there's a space in between. You want to do it exactly how it is. It doesn't pick it up any other way. So do it like this, guys. I didn't do it as one word. I did it as 2. Okay.
I stopped breathing for a split second as soon as I saw that. You are so generous. That is absolutely phenomenal, y'all.
Do you know, I want to share a secret. And this is true. Since Channel Jumpstart happened, 10% of the people that come on, I give away for free. I either look actively for people or I find a way to give away something. There's something, when you do it for free and you're bringing the right people on, that's great. But when people expect it for free, I don't want to be surrounded by them. I want people to come in very, very specific, and I want to help them. I like to do it like random like this at times because, hey, if you're watching, a 2-hour live stream, like let's make it worth it a little bit. So we gave away some Vid Summit tickets, whatever that may be. But realistically, the biggest thing I can ever offer any creator is my time. And I can only have a minute amount of time, but I actually put more time into the community of Channel Jumpstart and helping them. I mean, people come to my home and be trained 2 solid days. Like I invite them into my home, right? We have these resorts that we go to, like in December or January. It's January. Sorry, I'm getting mixed up. So in January, we go do Getting Warm Channel Jumpstart. So we have to go somewhere where there's an ocean, warm water. We can go out and play and all that other stuff. And then we do another get together in the beginning of the summer, like leading into summer. And then we do a get together at Vid Summit too. Like Vid Summit's a full day after Vid Summit is amazing. So like for me, that's what it's all about. And that's where I want to put my energy and time. So let's go ahead and do the drawing now. I'm kind of nervous a little bit on this one because I want to make sure that they're going to truly appreciate, truly appreciate it. And if you're our jump starter that you went through before, you can give this to someone that you feel like would be there. So Med Nerd is the winner of Channel Jumpstart. And if you don't want it, you can give it to somebody else. That's okay. But Chantel will reach out to you. We'll get connected. We'll get you on there. But seriously, this is something that we love to do. Now, another thing is just to let you know, Channel Jumpstart is for everyone. If you want to make good content for the world, if you want to make bad content, I've literally rejected more people coming into Channel Jumpstart. It's not about the money for me. It's about my mission. And I want to just put net positive content in the world that will uplift the world, not destroy it. And so we've literally protected our community, and Jackie can attest, like we have the very best people in that group that just get it. They get the business side. They get excited. They like to geek out, like when they're doing roasting and stuff. That happens frequently. They're thumbnail roasting, title roasting. We have these deep dives, not only coming from me, but from the head coach, Justin Smith, who's amazing at it.
Yes.
And then too, his little Padawan learners, Kelton Eves, who he's literally, he got that gold play button over here and the gold play button down here when he was younger. And he knows for him to do what he had to do, you have to get a play button. And YouTubers want to hire him, but he wants to do what I do. I'm like, okay, you can't work for me, but you can work for Justin. So Justin's been mentoring him, and I've been mentoring him a little bit too. But I want to just be dad, you know what I'm saying? But we have some great things. And then we have Jackson, on the team, which brings a lot of energy in. And you'll be, if you're coming through Channel Jumpstart, you'll definitely know who Jackson is.
Yes.
But for me, that was the whole thing. And just keep in mind, I'm just looking to help accelerate someone to be where they should be because of their content. And I found people making amazing content, but there's just these small little blocks that they have that they need to transform. And once you learn the way that I see YouTube, that goes away and you're able to expand. So really grateful for the winners today. And honestly, we have something that we've never had before at VidSummit, and I want to share you all with that. So 4 years ago, I noticed that VidSummit was a bro fest. It was. And I'm like, how do we get more female creators there? And so I've been mentoring a lot of female creators now, the top female creators on the platform. And they've been doing the system. Now they've been helping people too. And so these people actually are still around there. But when you see the full complete schedule of everything that's announced and the speakers, we have more female keynotes than ever before. We actually have more females than ever before. And the reason why is we put emphasis on it. And then two, we expanded the pool of female creators. And they're coming in droves. And so this is big. Okay, we have I can't go into details yet, but there's a gathering of female creators before VidSummit starts. And at the ending, there's a fashion show at VidSummit. And we're bringing in so many, it's so crazy when you look at it. And it's finally at a place where I feel like it's the right type of blend of the people that, like, I just want to work with creators that want to expand their media empire. I want them to just expand their company and to bring in multiple ways of income. That's what gets me the most excited. And I don't care if it's a male or female. I just want to work with them. Now I noticed there was a deficiency. So I'm like, oh, let's address this. And now we're seeing the influx of that. And so for me, I can tell you right now, it's for all creators. All creators. It is, because you're surrounded by the right type of people. And then two, we're elevating VidSummit in ways that we haven't announced yet. You'll see it as it rolls out, but you'll want to be here this year. I can guarantee it, in person, very, very much so. So I am John asked me, Daryl, are you in the fashion show? No, we want people to watch the fashion show. I only have one fashion, black shirt.
I would watch.
Black shirt. Okay. No, black shirt. Like, there's no fashion with that. This is called, I can get a 6-pack on Amazon, 6-pack of shirts on Amazon for $19. That's what I do. Okay. It get dirty. Okay. And my wife says, you need to buy another packet. I buy another packet, but we keep the shirts. So I got like a lot of shirts. I can go like 10 weeks. Okay. So no, John, no, that's not happening for sure. So yeah, once again, go down below in the description if you want to go deeper with me. There's the book. There's VidSummit, there's Channel Jumpstart. For me, I want to just help you be successful. And Jackie, honestly, it has been a pleasure. And I can't wait to see you implement some of the things that we did for this really big deep dive, because the aha moments are the missing pieces that you need to succeed. Thank you so much. Any last words before we go?
I'm just so excited and really grateful for this. And everyone who's been here, I really recommend deep diving more into whether it's the book, Channel Jumpstart, Vid Summit, or all three. Because really we get so stuck in our heads and we make this narrative in our minds and we can't get out of it until we have someone sometimes who guides us in the right direction. I'm looking forward to having a live stream with you in 6 months and, doing that deep dive again.
Pump up and you're doing it consistently, but we're coming into the golden times, which is fourth quarter. So yeah, let's have this activated before fourth quarter. So
yeah.
All right. Excited. Thanks, everyone. So grateful for you, and hopefully our we'll cross paths, that Vid Summit or whatever it may be. My whole joy about putting content on this channel is a way to give back. I'm not like doing daily uploads and I'm doing weekly uploads. I just come on when I'm like, let's bring some value, because I have a lot of stuff going on. But my passion is really to help mentor people in the YouTube space to treat themselves as a media empire, and then having all the components, because like AdSense it should only be like 20% of your income, if not less. It shouldn't be 90% of your income, because then that's not sustainable. We need to get a sustainable way, and that's what I teach is, hey, let's know how to grow an audience. And then we move into the next phase with the advanced pages. Then we know how to optimize the audience and then convert that audience into money. And that's what we want to do. And you can do it in so many different ways outside of YouTube. YouTube can just be that whole thing, but that's what I teach. And I'm just grateful for you all, and grateful for you, Jackie, for jumping on.
Thank you so much. Grateful for you all.
All right. So go out and have a productive day. Bye now.